What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as XRP to USD. Also, happy Super Bowl Sunday. We will see who wins probably after this video is posted. Let me know who you think is going to win down in the comments below. Let me see who you're rooting for, and then maybe we'll incorporate it into tomorrow's video. Otherwise, we will be spending quite a bit of time discussing not only a continuation of yesterday's video. As you guys can see, yesterday's video, it was in regards to the gap closing for XRP, Ripple, Bitcoin, and the other altcoins and cryptocurrencies. So I would like to continue off of that basis, looking at some of the other cryptocurrencies to kind of figure out where these coins are headed to, how high they're going, and whether or not we're going to see a correction. As you guys can see by majority of these charts that I have here, majority of the coins are kind of hitting a pretty strong resistance. You can see Bitcoin is doing so, Litecoin is also doing so right here. We have Ethereum hitting a cap, and then we also have XRP hitting a cap right here. There's a couple of very interesting topics to discuss. I think XRP has the most potential to head up higher compared to the other cryptocurrencies, but all in all, I would like to go into a brief discussion with you guys in regards to these coins. Otherwise, if you are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, and let's jump into today's episode. So guys, yesterday, like I stated, the gap is closing for these cryptocurrencies, XRP, Bitcoin, and a lot of the other altcoins. I also had, or was trying to make a video interviewing one of my friends from college in regards to XRP and Ripple information, and that got postponed due to the fact that I had some technical difficulties screen recording the video on Google Hangouts, so that was a problem. Hopefully we'll get that fixed and have it recorded tomorrow, and then we'll have the video posted probably within the week or within next week, but just bear in mind that that is still happening, so definitely consider watching the videos when that comes out too. That was just a quick update on that part. So I do want to just quickly discuss the current coin market cap. You can see majority of the cryptos aren't looking too bad, but we are in some sort of consolidation figure. Bitcoin, as we know, only up 0.6%. Majority of the other altcoins are either up 2 to 4% for the most part out of the top 10 cryptos, but for the most part we are having either sideways consolidation across the board or a slight spike in, as you can see, Ethereum, XRP, and Litecoin right here. And I do want to go into discussion with these coins for the most part because I do believe there's some very interesting movements happening. So you can see that we definitely did hit some sort of resistance that can be easily drawn out due to the fact that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days now of sideways movement. 6 days of sideways consolidation does mean that we are hitting a resistance. For Bitcoin, it just so happens to be about $9,500. Litecoin, it's hung up at around 72. Ethereum, it seems to be about 190, and then XRP, which seemingly broke out of what appears to be an uptrend, hitting a resistance at around 24 cents, is now breaking bullish through what could be its high-low MMA and major descending triangle that was forming for the past 3 years. So I want to start off with Bitcoin, and we'll jump around to the other altcoins. As you guys can see, Bitcoin does look to be doing quite well, but you can clearly see that yellow resistance that is drawn across the board with us kind of hitting that $9,500 zone. We've hit it in the past in November, and then obviously since the get-go in June of 2019, we had July, we had more July, we had August, and then we had our break to the downside through there. But it's a very, very, very strong and clear resistance that the coin is now currently retesting. Now notice, though, the interesting part did not mean to reset that. That's going to be a problem. Let's pull up Bitcoin once again really quickly, BTC to USD. Pull up Coinbase. You can see the problem is in the zone of where it's kind of trading right now. Let's just draw this on here really quickly. You can see where this resistance happens to be at $9,500 right here. We're kind of overextended and a little bit farther away from our actual support of about this uptrend right here and the long-term support that's been started since the beginning of 2019 right here. So now as I zoomed out, you can see what it is that I'm referring to. We do have this uptrend drawn right here. We have previously retested this since the beginning of 2019. Now retesting it in 2020, we broke bullish from there, and we've kind of started our own slight uptrend, similar to what we had in the past here when we started to, slowly get carried away. We could see the clear cap, the resistance at $9,500, which is where we had the previous ascending or symmetrical descending triangle right here. You can clearly draw this out with a 5-point Elliott wave, and then we broke bearish from there, fell to a lower descending fractal. But you can see with this the way I can see us breaking bullish through here is with some more consolidation. Testing overbought on the RSI means that there's a very high chance we're going to see some more consolidation, more sideways movement, another higher low set, and then maybe a break to the upside, or we could see an immediate break right here. Two options, but ultimately I don't believe we're going to be heading down to prices as low as $83 or even $7,000 anymore. I think we've, steered clear of that, and I don't think we're going to be retesting that anytime soon, maybe not until next year. So as of right now, if you guys want to get in on this, it's definitely an opportunity. I know I'm in. I do have a position opened, or not really a position, but a bag of holdings of cryptocurrency that I do believe in the long term is going to eventually, swing to the upside. So it's pretty awesome all in all. You guys can see that there's a good chance a higher low will be set, indicating 1, 2, 3, and the fourth higher low, and then ultimately breaking bullish and swinging to the upside. Or we could easily just break right through this cap right here, this resistance, and swing even higher. As you can see, we've had this resistance in the past where we had some slight consolidation back down to 50, and then we blasted off through here. So there's a very big chance that this could be the consolidation we're looking for. Maybe we have a slight correction back down to 50 on the RSI, and then immediate swing and a break above this resistance capped at around $9,500. I do, though, strongly believe that long term we are going to see some incredible prices all across the board. Specifically, I will be talking about risk manager trading in a later video eventually. I just have to figure out a few more things with that in regards to stop losses, but that is now an opportunity for you guys to take advantage of. Stop losses, taking profit, it's an awesome thing that has been added to DueDEX, and I do strongly believe that a long position holding for the future is definitely smart. You guys don't even have to invest a lot to actually make money off of this due to the fact that you can leverage trade. So that's why I highly recommend using DueDEX. You can sign up by the first link in the description, and I will make another tutorial video fairly soon on the market. But with leverage trading, let's say you put in $100, you leverage it by 10 times, you'll have $1,000 buying power, and you can short the market as well as sell long, and you can put stop and limit orders, which is just honestly an amazing thing, and a take profit thing. But you can see the clear resistance that I don't even have to draw on the DueDEX chart as well. You can see on Bitcoin, the clear cap at $9,500. We had problems here, a double top, we broke bearish. Scroll back a little farther, we had another clear reversal right here at $9,500. So this is a very, very, very strong resistance for this coin right now. And we really do need to either consolidate a little bit longer or build enough pressure to eventually break through here and look fairly bullish. So ultimately, I am short-term bearish for the next maybe couple of days, a sideways movement right here, some sideways consolidation, or we just trade sideways and then we should expect to see that correction or the break to the upside. I don't believe we're going to be heading down low for really much longer. If we do imitate the previous consolidation, very high chance we retest support, and then we should expect to see a blast to the upside. So I do think that with a few more days of consolidation, we should see that massive movement or swing to the upside fairly soon. Obviously, you can open that position on DueDEX here. Now, in regards to XRP, the other crypto that I wanted to discuss, you can see where the resistance happens to be. And yeah, maybe we could consider this a resistance zone. If we just plop that in right here, you can see where we've had in the past problems with this area or support with this area. But it seems ultimately, maybe if I slide it up a little bit higher, that this does act as a bit of a resistance. And maybe we haven't broken bullish through the uptrend that is starting right here, similar to the other cryptocurrencies, all imitating each other. But there does seem to be a very strong resistance here. So I believe that XRP is actually going to be moving with the rest of the market when Bitcoin does decide to make its ultimate, move. XRP will clearly follow its path. The one great thing is that we did blast above the high-low MMA, and we are currently outside of the downtrend here. So this is huge news in regards to the fact we could be breaking outside of and finally getting out of this massive descending triangle that you can see right here, or descending resistance, and ultimately blasting through here and eventually correcting back up, retesting about 36 cents or retesting about 85 cents, anywhere in between here. That's a conservative approach. We could go obviously way higher than that if FOMO, starts to take into if we take into effect of FOMO buying. But otherwise, I do strongly believe that after or the start of 2019 is definitely going to be a bull market. Long-term predictions come till May of 2020. I think these next 4 months are going to show you guys that the market is very lively and there's tons of money flowing back into cryptocurrency. And I think until the halving comes in May of 2020 for Bitcoin, we're going to see all these cryptocurrencies cryptocurrencies fly up in price. And that's why I highly recommend taking advantage of DueDEX's website because of how easy it is to use. Take advantage of the short positions, take advantage of buying long. You can literally buy long and just hodl it in the account with a leverage trade and just earn a crap ton of profit very quickly. And I'll talk about that more in a later episode. Otherwise, Litecoin and Ethereum are also one of those coins that do have that strong uptrend. We've clearly broken away from the high-low MMA on the daily. And even though we are overbought, I do think consolidation is most definitely needed for the next couple of days. And then we should see a potential break to the upside following that. So I am very bullish on the markets for you guys. Otherwise, that's going to wrap up today's episode. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.